What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode in the 1 week WoW token challenge. This is episode 3. To start off the video, we will go over to the mailbox here and we will check what has been selling. I did take a little peek, I'm not gonna lie, but as you can see from the last week's episode, pretty much every single thing that we gathered up sold, except a couple of things. Things of note is the tin ore, thorium ore, and the arcane crystals. It's to a total of 1,888 gold. Honestly, a pretty good amount for for what we did. So the plan for us today is we are gonna go out and we are gonna farm our booty off. I am right now level 60. We are 30% into that doesn't look very good. We are 30% into level 60 and we are going to see how far we can get. I might do a little bit of questing here and there, but the main focus of today is to farm as much as possible so we can get as much gold as possible, because obviously that is the whole point and the most important part of this whole challenge. So we are gonna try our hardest. As I start farms, I will come back to you guys. I will say what we are farming, and then after I'm done farming a certain place, I'll come back to you guys and tell you how much we've gotten. So yeah, that's the plan. Tell you what we farm and then see how much we get based on how much time we spend on it. So I will see you guys in just a second. So we are now in Howling Fjord, and I plan to be farming a little bit of Cobalt. I'm thinking I'm gonna do it for around an hour. I will put up a stopwatch here and I will come back to you guys when I've gone through an hour. We will obviously also be picking up the herbs that are here around the place, so we will also get some gold clovers and maybe even some tiger lilies. But I will report back with how much we've gotten when we've farmed for around an hour. Alright, so we have now farmed a full hour of cobalt ore. The route we used will be up on screen right now. Pretty much every single route that we will use for gathering in mining and herbalism will be from wowprofessions.com. I will have a link to everything that I've done throughout the video, so you guys can find it easily, but also you can also have it on screen. So from that 1 hour, we found a rare and we got like a waste thingy. Looks pretty cool. It has a 0.02 sell rate, 1100 gold. We'll try our luck with that one. We got 184 cobalt ore, we got 9 tiger lilies, we got 28 crystallized water, and 38 gold clovers, and some crystallized earth, 26 of these. So something, and we also got 20 frostweave cloth from an abandoned satchel. Anyway, something that's really important to note here, I realized throughout this thing that I had only gotten Northrend mining. I didn't have Northrend herbalism. So before you guys go into your adventures of gathering yourself, you will need to visit the expansions gathering trainers, profession trainers. In Northrend specifically, you have to go to Dalaran, and then you can learn the Northrend stuff. It's pretty simple. You just go over there, pay a little bit of gold, and then it's done. So I'll have to do that for the next time I'm going out here. What I'm planning to do now is I want to do a little bit more of thorium, and we are gonna go do that because I want a bit more arcane crystals. So we're gonna go do that right now. So we are planning to go thorium farming here in Winter Spring. I will be using this route that is now on screen, also from WoW Professions. We will also be doing this maybe for an hour, maybe 2. We'll see how it goes. Personally, I really like thorium farming because you have a chance of getting arcane crystals, and they are worth quite a lot, and they are really strong sellers right now. So I will be farming this maybe for 2 hours, but we'll see how this goes in the first hour. I will be reporting back. So we are back after an hour of farming thorium. The reason I have stopped is because we have reached all the way up to level 64. Not only from this, we started at level 62 from farming the Cobalt earlier. But the plan is to now venture off into an Outland or Northrend zone. I will decide on what we do here in a second. But first, we have what we got so far from an hour of thorium farming here in Winterspring. We got Asarophian diamonds. These guys are decent. They sold the other time I tried to, for a lot. Not really, but it's worth it posting it once to see if it sells or not. We got 12 arcane crystals. This is decent enough. We sold 2 for 275. It's not exactly like it's the best price ever, but I'm still pretty happy about it. We got 1 mithril. This was from a rare, and so was these 2 green items. 1 Chieftain's Shoulders of the Fire Flash, 115 gold, 0.02 sell rate. I decided to keep them to see what's up. And we also have a 0.02 sell rate here on some gloves, high count, sellers gloves to the Fire Flash, 145 gold. I said, I thought just, why not give this a chance, right? Black vitriol, we don't need these actually. We got 95 ice caps, one of the lovely things of herbs you get here. And then we got 129 mountain silver sages. As we were getting these, we were leveling the last of our herbalism all the way up to 300 in classic, so that's maxed out now. Mining is also very close. We're at 270 on that one. And then we got 467 dense stones. I don't think these are going to sell in the auction house for very much gold. You see that we sold 141 475, so we'll give this a chance and see what's up. And then we got 12 true silver ore and 330 thorium ore. So as of yet, this is actually a pretty good amount. I'm pretty happy with it. We are going to return to Stormwind here and put it up in the bank with everything else we have so far today. The next thing we are going to farm right now is I want to try out Fell Iron Ore. So we are going to go to Outland and we are going to pick a zone to farm it in. I will be right back with you guys. So, something very important before you start your adventures in Outland is you also go into Shatrath City. That is the place that you want to be. And you're going to the Scryer's tier. You find this building right over here. And you walk into these bookshelves and you get yourself Outland Mining and Outland Herbalism. Very important because otherwise you're not going to be getting as many resources as you can possibly get. I will be doing Fell Iron Ore first, and then afterwards we can decide if we want to do more here in Outland. But as of now, the only ore I'm interested in really from Outland is Fell Iron Ore. We are potentially going to do Serenite Ore after this, and after that I'm not really sure, but we'll decide along the way. For Fell Iron Ore, the route that is up on screen right now is the route that I'm using. It is also from wowprofessions.com. As the other ones, I will have a link for you guys down in the description below if you want it yourself. There are obviously alternatives. You can do anything. There's a bunch of other places where you can farm it, but Hellfire Peninsula is going to be the best place, especially if there are no other players. So we are going to try our best to get the most amount of loot that we can, and we will do an hour of this. I will be reporting back once I have farmed for an hour. So out of the farm for 41 minutes, we got 104 fell iron ore, we got 4 dreaming glories, we got 10 netherweave cloth, 9 mode of fire, 14 mode of earth, and 2 mode of life. So we only got 1 primal out of these, which is fine. The emotes are still good. They're probably still going to sell. On top of that, we got 1 Fell Lotus, we got 15 Mountain Silver Sages, 32 Fell Weed, 12 Dream Foils, and 13 Golden Sand Sam. So we got a lot of really interesting things from there. Well, let's plop it into the bank and continue on to the next one. The next one that we have, or I have on my mind that I want to do, is some Serenite farming. So we will be going over to good old Northrend, and I will see you guys in just a second. So as the plan is right now, we are going to Ice Crown, and in Ice Crown we are going to be farming our Serenite. The route that is up on screen right now is the one that we're going to be using as the other ones. It is also from Route Professions. I will link to it down in the description below. I can't speak. But we will do an hour of this. The reason why I did a little bit less of Fell Iron was because we didn't get that many spawns. So if it happens to this one again, we are also going to leave this one a little early. It is okay to leave places a little early if you're not getting as many as you expect. Or it turns into something that's not as fun. It's always fine to swap it up and do something different. So this is what we decided to do. I will check back with you guys in just around an hour. Obviously, with editing magic, it's going to be a lot faster, but you know what I'm talking about. So, after an hour of Serenite farming, we have returned, more like an hour and 2 minutes, we have returned to Stormwind with everything that we've gotten. As of yet, we also get titanium ore. We weren't that lucky, but we got 9 titanium ore. We got 194 Serenite ore. We got 18 Lich Bloom, 23 Iceborn, 52 crystallized earth, 54 crystallized shadow, and 15 crystallized fire. These turn into the Eternals, so I'm pretty happy about this. We also got 19 crystallized water on top. And then we got a bunch of jewels for jewel crafting. I don't know if these guys will sell. I'll probably try and post them a couple times, once or twice, depending on how big the deposit cost is. But as of yet, this is how much we got. I'm pretty happy about it. Didn't really expect more than this, so getting this is good enough. The next farm we will do is So the thing is, as of now, we are level 66. So we still have to work with Classic and the Burning Crusade and Northrend. So we will have to reuse some of the ones that we have already done. And the one that I in particular like to do quite a lot is our good friend Thorium for Arcane Crystals. Especially Arcane Crystals. Arcane Crystals in themselves sell pretty fast, pretty well. So getting more of these would be preferable. It is not going to give us very much experience, but it is going to give us a lot of gold. And that is the whole point of what we're doing. So the plan now is to go and farm more Thorium, and I will report back after an hour or two, depending on how well it goes. If it doesn't go that well, we'll do an hour. If it does go well, we'll do 2 hours. And then after that, we will decide on what we do next. We might continue, or not continue, but we might go back and use one of the even older ones, maybe one of the older ones from Classic. We might try out Mithril, actually, but we will see what happens. I will be right back with you guys. Alright, so it is now 2 hours later on the Loot Appraiser. We have a good amount of stuff here. We will Hearthstone back as we talk about it. We have 709 Thorium ore in our bags. We have 1 Mithril ore again. As you can see, we had 18 true silver ore. I think it was a pretty good amount. Pretty happy with it. We also have 972 dense stones, and then we have 275 mountain silver sages. We have 177 ice caps, an aquamarine, 5-star rubies, 7 blue sapphires, 4 large opals, 7 huge emeralds, 4 Azerothian diamonds, 19 arcane crystals, one was posted for 20 gold 2.5 hours or 2 hours and 50 minutes ago now, which is weird. And then free mage weave cloth. All really good. All really good. Let's plop this into our bank. Here we go. Alright, now to decide on what we do next, it all comes down to the things that we've done so far. Now that we've done quite a lot of thorium farming, we have 31 arcane crystals. I think that's enough for now. So what we are going to do for an hour or two is mithril farming. Mithril is also pretty good, and where we are going to be farming that is in the Burning Steppes, and it is with the route that is on screen right now. It is, as I have said the other times, also on WoW Professions. I will link it down below. We will give this an hour or two depending on how well it goes. I will see you guys when that has passed. Alright, so we are back now at just under an hour. I forgot to start this early on, so we are just at an hour. We are going to return back to Stormwind now. And as we do that, we also got a Blingtron 5000 gift package that we grabbed while we were in Stormwind. I didn't want to open it as of yet. I wanted to open it as I was recording. So let's do it. So we got absolutely nothing out of it. Actually, the Goblin Gliders, we'll try and sell those on the auction house, but the other items are pretty much garbage. So we'll keep this. So for actual items that we have gotten 400 mithril ore. We got 464 solid stone, 52 gold ore, 25 true silver ore, 50 fire blooms, 66 sungrass, 36 dream foils, and then we got 2 lesser moonstones, 1 jade, and we got 7 citrines, I don't know exactly how to pronounce these. Aquamarines, we got 4, and we got 4 star rubies. So as we put everything into the bank, this is now the time where we have finished our day of grinding on this toon. The total amount of game time is somewhere around 8 hours. I'll put it all together, look through all my recordings, see how much time I played, but I'm quite sure it's just around 8 hours, which is what I wanted it to be. So now, what the plan is to put everything on the auction house, figure out what we want to do with it, and how we price it. So what we do first is we get all the ore. And is there anything else that we've forgotten? I don't think so. So the reason I'm picking out all this from our bank is because in our professions, in our mining, we can turn it into bars. And I'm not exactly sure if it's going to be worth it or not. So before we go do anything at all, we are going to go and see what's good on the auction house. So the first thing we'll do is we will search for fell iron. Let's see. So to smelt it, it requires absolutely nothing. As you can see, it requires 2 fell iron ores, so it should be double the price. And as you can see here, it is not. The fell iron ore sells for 27 gold and the bars sell for 40. So at this point, the actual ore is worth more than actually smelting them into bars. You might be able to sell them a little bit faster if you craft them into bars, but you will also be losing out on a little bit of gold. So for now, I will be keeping the fell iron ore as ore. For thorium, we have thorium ore, and if we look at thorium, I don't have it learned. I'm actually not quite sure. Maybe you only need 1 or 2 for it, but this might be an opportunity. I should actually go learn that real quick. We'll do that in a second. For mithril, we'll search up mithril. Mithril bars, they cost 1. So mithril bars are definitely worth it to make. We obviously don't know how fast they're going to sell, but looking at these prices, it is worth it at the moment. It looks like somebody probably soft reset this thing, but we will make some mithril bars. Maybe 100 is what we're gonna do, And the good thing about TSM is we can queue up 100 to be exact. There we go. For what else we have? We have titanium ore. Now this one in particular, I am quite sure the titanium bar is better. But as of now, we would have to go to Dalaran to see if we can learn this one up. So I'm going to go over there because we're at 71. I'm not sure if we need 75 for it, but we'll go look. True silver ores and bars, if we look at it in here, we need 1 true silver ore to make a bar. So this is also worth it. We have how many? 55. We'll make 15 true silver bars. That sounds like a good plan. And then we have serenite. We also need to go to Northrend for that one. The actual bar sells for 40 gold. And the ore itself sells for 17 or 18. I'm quite sure you need 2 to make the actual bar, but we'll go look. And then we have gold. We have the gold ore right there, the gold bar. The actual gold ore sells for more because someone reset it as of now. And then we have the bars. We're probably not going to make any bars, actually, of gold. And then we have cobalt. And as we can see right here, you need 1 to make a cobalt bar. And as you can see right here, it is definitely worth it right now. So we'll make we'll make 84. No, we'll make 100, actually. And in the meantime, I will go and learn quickly at the mining trainer here in Stormwind. I will go learn for thorium and we'll go see if that's worth it or not. And then we will pop over to Dalaran in Northrend and we will see what we can do with serenite ore and titanium ore. I will see you guys in a second. So we are now in Northrend, and as you can see right here, we just learned smelt serenite, and as I said or told you guys, it was 2 serenite ore, and we have 194, so we will make we'll make 40. No, we'll make 50 bars. I also added 200 thorium bars because and 100 mithril bars to the thing, and we can also make enchanted thorium bars, but that also requires the actual bars and some rich illusion dust, and that we will grab off the auction house for hopefully a quite cheap price. But as you can see right here, we cannot learn the titanium bar or the titan steel bar right now because we are not 75 in Northrend mining. So what we'll do for now, until next time, we will hold on to our titanium ore right here, and then once we reach level 75 in Northrend mining, we will go grab this and start selling these things. So as we're done smelting here, I realized that smelting serenite actually gives you a little bit of levels in Northrend mining. So we are going to pop back over to Dalaran real quick and learn ourselves the titanium bar and the titan steel bar. And then we will come back to Stormwind. Alright, so we bought out the rich illusion dust, and we are here to craft our 20 enchanted thorium bars. And for titanium bars, it is not worth it right now to smelt into titan steel because it requires 3 titanium bars since they sell for 450 gold. Is what it's scanned to. We will quickly go check, obviously, but it really does not seem worth it if it's not even worth it with the titanium bars on their own. We do have enough for all the Eternals though, so but yeah, we can go look here as we pick up every single material we have. We're basically gonna get everything out of our bank and start posting stuff. So we will go grab it here. So something really exciting about today is how much loot that we actually got. When it comes to how much I ever expected getting out of this, it's nowhere near as much as we got today. I am very happy with the amount that we got today. Out of all the stuff that we did, it was a very, very, very quality day here. As you can see, I don't even have space for all of it. That's how much we got. Holy hell. Okay, we'll have to go post some of this right now. But most importantly, let's look over the titanium bar. Still 450. What about the Titan Steel? 1,000. So that is still the absolute same thing. Very good. We will post these things up here. We'll just do 12 hours. As we go through, this is actually really expensive for an arcane crystal. Someone has reset it, as you can see. I don't think I want to post it at 275 when we have this many, but I think 399 should be good enough. This is a very high price. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna try and post it at this price. I think this guy is potentially gonna undercut me. There's 9 sellers on this, so but we'll give it a shot. For these gems, they actually don't cost that much to post, so we'll give them a chance as well, because they are a couple golds worth, so we'll give them a chance. When it comes to the ones from Classic here, they're a little more expensive to post, so if they do not sell on the first post, I will probably just vendor them. Here we go, boom. And then we'll take the Thorium, and we will post all we have up, and the Mithril as well. How much does this sell? Yeah, this is also fine. The Dense Stone, someone actually... Really? So someone posted 39 that is under the actual vendor sell value. So looking at this Dense Stone right here, there is a lot and a lot and a lot posted. 4,906 at free silver. They sell for 250 to the actual vendor, so we will not do anything about that. We will just vendor it. Actually, you know what? I'll keep it in the bank for now. I will keep it in the bank for now. Is this worth it? No, I'll post it up here. I'll post at 25. Post our cloth. Yes. And then at shore. Cobalt and bars and fell iron. The enchanted thorium bars. This is all very nice. It's actually, as I said before, a lot more than I expected. Hopefully a lot of this sells so we can get our capital up. The next episode of our WoW token challenge here is probably also going to be a lot of farming. I honestly think that is the best thing that we can do right now, especially since a lot of these old world materials are selling for this much. We do want to get as quickly as possible to level 80, but doing more Northrend Outland farms should help us out with that. And once we get there, we can start going into Ghost Iron and Elementium and all that good stuff. Before we do it here, let's turn some of these into Eternals. Quickly. Very nice. We will post these up as well. That is actually incredibly low. I want to sell them for that low. Well, maybe we'll do something about that. Alright. We'll keep this for now. Let's look at how much we've got posted. We got 50,000 total value on the auction house right now. 50,000. This is almost a third of the way on up till the token, because the token is a 180. When we started, it was 177, I think it was. So getting this in one episode is really, 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 really good. I hope you guys enjoyed what I had to show today. The plan is to next episode we are gonna farm a bunch more as we level up. As you can see, we got all the way to, oh, we actually have 2 more items. As you can see, we got from level 60 all the way up to level 67 at 40% in. So we got a little over 7 levels throughout farming today. If we do more in Northrend and Outland, we are obviously going to get more experience than we are from the old content, since we have out-leveled it now. So we will probably do that. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys had fun. I am very, very happy about this series. I am very excited on how much we actually made today. And I cannot wait to make the next one. Do not forget, any questions you might have for something I did, for something I ran, or maybe some suggestions you guys have, do throw them my way in the comments down below. But as for now, I will see you next time. See ya!